There is a certain presence in people who had to grow up faster than everyone around them. It's not something you can fake, and it's not something you can hide. It shows up in the way you carry yourself, in the way you read a room, in the way you stay calm while others fall apart over small things. If you ever felt older than your age, or if you were forced to become responsible long before you should have been, I need you to listen closely. Because you might be telling yourself a story that isn't true. You may think you missed out. You may think you are behind. You may think you are hardened, tired, or emotionally closed off. But psychology tells a different story, a much more powerful one. When life makes you grow up too fast, you don't just survive it. You develop a rare set of psychological gifts that people who had easy, protected lives will simply never understand. Here are the signs that your accelerated growth has molded you into someone extraordinary. The first gift is what we call hyper-awareness. Most people drift through life reacting to everything. But you became an observer long before you realized it. Psychology says this isn't paranoia. It's a necessary form of emotional intelligence built under pressure. You learn to predict moods, to sense danger, and to read people like open books. You see patterns others overlook. You understand consequences before they happen. This makes you feel different, even disconnected from your peers. But it is one of the rarest emotional gifts a person can possess. The ability to understand life at a depth most people won't reach until decades later. This deep observation required that you master your own internal state, which leads directly to the second most powerful trait. The second gift is crisis competence. When you grow up fast, you don't get the luxury of falling apart. You became the stable one, the one who learns to regulate emotions out of necessity, not choice. While others panic at the first sign of trouble, your nervous system shifts into clarity. Your mind becomes sharper. Your breathing steadies. Psychologists call this stress inoculation. Your history has set a higher baseline for pressure. When the average person encounters a sudden crisis, a financial collapse, a medical emergency, their nervous system spikes into panic. But for you, the opposite happens. You get calmer. People underestimate you until things go wrong. Then suddenly, you become the eye of the storm that everyone turns to. This mental toughness is a prerequisite for knowing your own worth. The third gift is radical authenticity. Growing up fast forces you to make decisions alone. You learn something protected people didn't. Freedom begins when you stop needing external approval. People who are protected often struggle with identity. They chase validation and wear masks to fit in. But you had to shed your ego early just to survive. Once you've been pushed to your absolute limit, the ego dissolves. You stop caring about impressing people who don't matter. This gift makes you intimidating to those who live a lie, but deeply attractive to those who seek the truth. This unshakable inner knowledge comes from accepting the past. The fourth gift is high-definition empathy. There is nothing shallow about someone who grew up fast. You think deeply. You feel deeply. You love carefully but fiercely. Most people understand pain theoretically, but you know the texture of it. Because you have been in the dark, you can spot someone else standing in the dark from a mile away. You strip away the judgment that usually blocks connection. Strangers open up to you. They tell you their deepest secrets because you possess an undeniable depth of character that acts like a magnet for other healing souls. You carry a wisdom others don't because you know how much it hurts to have nowhere to go. We are often told we are damaged goods. You might feel worn out, broken, or like you've lost your spark. But let's reframe the concept of being broken. In Japanese art, there is a style called Kintsugi. When a bowl is broken, they repair it with gold lacquer. They believe the cracks make the bowl more beautiful, more valuable, and stronger than it was before it broke. That is you. You are the gold-filled vessel. The The cracks in your history are not flaws. They are proof of your expansion. You were forged in the fire. You are anti-fragile. You didn't grow up too fast. You grew exactly when you had to, and it made you into someone unforgettable. If you are a survivor, identify in the comment section. Remember, your depth isn't a burden. It's your brilliance.